Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
Walk-off home run.
Here's a shot to the right side.
This is shaping up to be
Here's a strike right side, too. Welcome you back to Kingsport, Tennessee. If you've been with us already, if not, thrilled to welcome you onto the ride. Gabriel Fry, Brendan Sweeney, an exciting one coming up right now between these two sides. It's the Bryan Lions and Pikeville Bears for what promises to be an electric duel between these two programs, and only one team can stay in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, looking forward to it. This is a big one. This is the 4 and 5 matchup, and these are two teams that have been really good all year. And I'm excited to see a close battle. Two teams that I think have a shot in this conference tournament. Really, I think everybody does, but these two teams specifically, two really good programs in Bryan and Pikeville.
I agree. Really, really special programs. They've had big years. They've got a lot of talent, a lot of firepower around the entire field. So going to be interesting to see how they come together today. 26 win Bryan Lions, 27 win Pikeville Bears. Hitting percentage, both just over 300. 15 home runs for Bryan, 7 for Pikeville. ERA is a little different there, a little bit of an advantage for Pikeville, and both at 180 strikeouts on the year.
Yeah, I think one of the things, a big key today will be the pitching, and Pikeville obviously may be holding a little bit of an advantage, but Bryan's lineup, I think, is certainly formidable and can hold their own against the top arm for Pikeville.
Bryan's 9 today. Crum, Emery, Dunlap, Creech, Carter, Maness, Horn, Dixon, and Johnson pitching. Chloe Bryant for the Lions. It's Santillanes, Lockhart, Saul, Taylor, Baldwin, Blackwell, Malone, Smith, and Lee. And inside of the circle, Abby Young. And there you go.
Batting for the Bears, number 7.
Smith ready to go for Bryan College and the Lions. KP, a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, really impressive for Bryan. Only 2 pitchers have pitched for them this year. What a unbelievable result that is. KP Smith, 3.99 ERA on the year with a 10-11 win-loss record. 138 and 2/3 innings pitched.
That is a banana stat.
Yeah.
It's not quite Savannah bananas, but close as this sails by for the strike.
Two-strike count. See what happens here. KP Smith looking for the strikeout.
Rolls through the clay. Yeah, KP wanted to finish that up and unable to do so. Good contact, driven across by the Bears, and a stand-up single. Easy.
Yeah, just a little looper there in the right field. Two-strike approach and doing a nice job with it.
Alexis Emery next in the lineup following Crum. Crum now 1 for 1 on the day, but what a season she's had. Adding just another hit to the pile she's totaled up. That's her 54th.
54th, and on top of that, she is the speed threat for Pikeville. Again, the leader in stolen bases, a perfect 17 of 17 on the season. So good to get her on to start the game. She can create some havoc on the base paths.
Tries to get a hold of that.
And Emery, a 279 hitter this year in that number 2 spot in the order. 20 runs batted in. That's 3rd most on the roster.
Going out to 2 for the steal, and she gets it. Scoring position for the Pikeville Bears at the top of the 1st.
18th steal of the year for Crum, and now just 120 feet from home plate.
I like that. Crum gets up there. Alexis Emery seeking hit number 32 to get the job done. Her 112th appearance at the plate with 20 RBIs. Big contact, it goes foul.
Yeah, pitching on the hands that time. Emery turned on it, but as I said earlier in one of our earlier contests, in fact, it was the CIU game earlier, it's very difficult when the pitch is that far inside to keep your hands inside of it.
And got her, struck her out.
Yeah, nice pitch from Smith. Went in on that inner half again, but that time Emery was late. Swung underneath it and behind it on the timing.
Dunlap, a nice average this season, 340 with 36 hits. Pikeville looking to her next in this lineup.
Yeah, Dunlap, 1 homer on this year with 25 runs batted in, so dangerous hitter.
KP drops that through. Runner in scoring position for Pikeville at second.
Nice spot there. Clip that outside corner.
Looking real good, trying to play that aggressive.
Yeah, 3-1 count here to Dunlap, and this is a bit of a dangerous spot for Smith.
Good contact. That one's moving and coming through third and home for the Bears of Pikeville. We've got a run on the board as that rolls to the backstop. 1-0. Pikeville Bears out ahead.
Yeah, poor play defensively that time. I think that throw should have been cut off. Didn't really have any shot to get Crum from second, and instead the error on the throw allows the runner Dunlap to head up to second base, and now it's just trading places back in scoring position.
Bears looking good. Chloe Creech, left fielder next in the lineup. Lead runner in scoring position at second.
Yeah, Creech has had a stellar season in limited action. 71 at-bats for her on the year with 33 hits. That's a .465 batting average since she has entered the lineup for Pikeville this year.
Cranks that. She's in danger as that's going to send her back to the dugout. Well played by Bryan. Lockhart gets under it. 2 away in the top of the first.
Yeah, pitch at the top of the zone from Smith, and Creech couldn't get on plane with it, popped it up.
346 this season for Carter with 9 hits. She wanted every bit of that. Dial up NORAD. Working on a project.
Another hitter in this lineup for Pikeville. Hasn't played as much as some others up top on their overall statistics page. Just the 20 games played, 12 starts for Carter.
KP coming through with the heat. Obviously, Pikeville, you never want to leave a runner in scoring position, and they've been good with runners in scoring position all year long. It kind of heats them up.
Carter battling 2 balls and 2 strikes here.
Lets that go, and that'll retire the side. Doing some work early in Kingsport. The Lions send us to the bottom side of the first. We'll have more college softball in just a moment from Kingsport.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
With more softball in Kingsport. Welcome into the bottom side of the first inning. Now Pikeville is dishing as the Lions go to bat for the first time, and that rattles off the backstop. this already seems, I mean, on paper, this was like, oh, this is going to be a really compelling matchup. Statistically, the way it looks, already this feels way more interesting than I could have imagined. Chloe Bryant dealing from inside of the circle. Juliana Santinius is batting.
Yeah, Santianas down 0-2 now in this count. Hitting .344 for the season.
Pokes that foul.
.52 hits across 151 at-bats. A team lead in ABs this year.
It's pretty good.
Outside. One and two to Santianas.
Santianas goes foul on that.
Just barely got a piece. To stay alive. The slap hitter walking out of the box with every swing. That's a softball strategy. They put the left-handed hitters in that type of role to slap and try to get on base with good speed out of the box.
Controlled that well. Also goes foul, though.
Oftentimes you see these slap hitters have such bat control that it's very difficult to strike them out.
Good sauce on that as well.
And 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Controlled. Wow, what a delivery across to first. Well in time. Taking care of business.
Good play in the circle on that chopper back to the circle as Chloe Bryant put it away with not much trouble for that first out. It's a good start for Pikeville. Bryan, obviously the other way around, the start goes in favor of Pikeville, getting that run in the top of the first inning, but getting the first out, always big after you score a run.
Lockhart trying to go to work as well as that's sent across to first, and in time, got her.
Another great play defensively by Pikeville. Alexis Emery coming through to make that play and throw in one motion across the infield to Claudia Menes.
That's impressive.
Well done. 2 quick outs on ground balls by Pikeville.
Lockhart followed by Saul in the order. Quickly have gone through the first 2. Saul lets that sail by.
Straight out of the zone to Ava Saul, certainly one of the more dangerous hitters in this Bryan lineup.
That sails by as well. Not a ton of danger.
Yeah, Saul, 10 home runs, 51 runs batted in this year. That's a hitter that is certainly one of the more dangerous players that you'll see nationally as a hitter.
Wanted to crank on that instead. Holds off. Saul lets it go by.
Yeah, her 51 RBIs leads the league this year.
Wow. Great stat. Saul gonna take that. A freebie as she's gonna be walked down the line and on to first. Lions have Taylor next to the lineup.
Yeah, 17th walk drawn this year by Saul. And now Lily Taylor, a .350 hitter with 3 homers and 28 runs batted in.
138th appearance for her, and that is probably not how she shot going, but she'll take it. So now we've got 2 on the base path, and the lead runner in scoring position, and Saul, who's at second.
Yeah, first pitch hit by pitch for Lily Taylor, and the Lions have something cooking here with 2 outs. See if they can't get a rally going, drive in at least 1 run here in the frame. That brings up Casey Baldwin.
282 average. This is her 86th at bat. Gets a hold of it, headed to first, and couldn't control it, as that's going to bring Saul home for the score for Bryan College. Lions roaring in Kingsport, Tennessee, as they deadlock us at a run apiece.
Yeah, tough play for the shortstop Emery that time, trying to retreat toward the outfield grass, and I think that's going to go in the book as a single and an RBI for Casey Baldwin, and we're all tied at 1.
A run apiece, a red-hot fun start between these two, and that brings up Carly Blackwell, the freshman, her 64th plate appearance.
And so still runners at first and second for Bryan. They've got an opportunity to even take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning with a good at-bat here.
Blackwell wanted every bit of that. Strike 1.
Big swing by Blackwell, 286 hitter with 4 runs batted in this year.
Blackwell fouls off. Behind in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, coming up and slapping in that spot. Blackwell trying to get aboard. Left side of the infield playing back right now for Pikeville, so they feel they could maybe take it to third base instead of going to first. Blackwell's speed might be too much for them to get it across the infield.
That sails through and loose as she makes her way to third.
Yeah, wild one there from Bryan, up and in, and Crum not able to keep it in front.
Baldwin singled to left field a moment ago, and that scored Saul. Now Baldwin advances to second on the pitch. Steps for that, and gonna go down looking. Wow, 3 away. That retires the side and sends us to the top of the second between the Bears and the Lions in Kingsport.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Back in Kingsport, Claudia Manus leading off for Pikeville on this side of the second inning.
And Manus, a .326 hitter coming in.
Manus trying to go to work. Same thing here, unable to get that to go. Count 1-2. Chops that, well played as it rolls across and in time. One away.
On the plate, number 37, Maddie Horn.
Yeah, nice first out recorded. Maddie Lee throwing across the diamond, fielding that ground ball.
Manus couldn't get him started. Now Maddie Horn, the lefty.
Yeah, taking a look at Maddie Horn's numbers, she's another hitter that's up over 300 this year. And she pops one foul out of play. .32 hits and 105 at bats this season for Horn.
Gets a hold of this, nice control. Sent to first, and again, a close one, but in time.
Now batting for Pikeville.
Ground outs to short and second now in the first two ABs of the inning for Pikeville, and it's now Ashlyn Dixon's turn. .322 hitter for U-Pike.
Dixon lets that go. Ball one.
3-0.
Me looking at the scorebook. What is going on right now? Floats that over for strike one. 3-1.
3-1 right down the middle that time.
Sauces that through the edge of the zone. Real close.
Another nice pitch from Smith there over the outside corner. And now Dixon's going to have to battle here in a full count.
Dixon lets it go as it rolls into the clay, looking for help. And the call retires the side. We are headed to the bottom half of the second inning.
Bit by the defense's reaction. I didn't think she went.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
DP Brooklyn Malone leading us off on this side of the second. Boy, Bryan already has a strikeout in 20 pitches.
And Malone, 28 RBI this season. Tied for second on the team. .315 batting average. But Malone does not have a home run this year. Team with 15 of them as a squad. 10 of those by Ava Saul.
The DP gets a hold of it. She could be in trouble in right field as that is controlled to send her back to the dugout. One away for the Pikeville Bears.
Yeah, nice grab out there in center field. Ranging into the right center gap was Addison Johnson. Able to track that down and pick up out number 1 as we get the bottom of the second underway.
KP Smith watches it go by.
Good start to the AB. A strike on the low outside part of the plate.
Huge cut. Strike 2.
Yeah, Smith out in front that time. Threw the changeup in there. Smith does not have a hit this year. This is only her second at bat.
0-2. Fouled off. Fighting that count. KP Smith still alive against Chloe Bryan, and Pikeville looking to get back to bat and retire this side quickly. In danger of doing so for the Lions.
Yeah, interesting strategy, I would say, for the pitcher to be hitting in this game in the tournament. Only one at bat on the year, so must have shown something recently to get that call.
She goes down swinging as it's 2 away and a second strikeout already. Looking good inside of the circle is Bryan.
I wonder if it's a strategic setup by Bryan with their second pitcher coming in. At least the plan, maybe the second pitcher coming in is one of their more important bats.
Maddie Lee fouls off the shortstop. Breaking in at the plate for the first time today.
Yeah, 2 quick outs by Bryant. This is a good start for her, but it's the same as what happened in the first inning. If you remember, Bryan able to come through with a 2-out rally to pick up that first run.
Bryan enters the tournament as the number 4 seed, had a really nice regular season, 26 wins in AAC play. Pikeville the 5 seed with 27 wins in AAC play.
Yeah, these two teams are right there next to each other in the standings, and it's going to be a fun matchup here in this game. Should be a close one, as we've seen so far.
Controlled to the left side and able to coast down the line easily. What a single.
Yeah, 2-out hit for Maddie Lee, and that is going to flip the lineup over, which is important for Bryan. Santianes, the leadoff hitter, coming up next, trying to build another 2-out rally.
Lee records her 44th hit of the season for the Lions. The bunt. Rolls foul on her.
Yeah, 2-out bunt from Santianes, but for a slap hitter like her, that is just a tool to get aboard. Trying to bunt for a hit there.
Juliana behind in the count 0-1 with 2 away. Bunts again, controlled, sent across, and it skeeters by. Moving around the base pass, she's coming home.
Oh,
how about
man.
that? Scoring for the Bryan Lions, Maddie Lee gives them the lead back by a run, 2-1 in Kingsport.
Man, that's a tough play there. That's a back-breaking type play. Again, Pikeville gets 2 outs to start the inning, but 2-out base hit, and then An error on that throw down to first base on the bunt by Santianes, and Bryan has got the 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the second.
And threatening to make it 3 as she's ready to come home. Lockhart over 1 in today's game. Maybe not for long as this is floated and down as that scores another. The Lions of Bryan bringing her home.
Man.
3-1.
Well-placed ball by Lakin Lockhart out into left field, the blooper. And a diving attempt out in left field. All for naught, unfortunately, for Chloe Creech. And Bryan doubles their advantage from 1 to 2 now. It's 3-1.
Man, Lions cooking with gas early against Pikeville, and you called Reinhardt a blue blood in the AAC. I would say Pikeville's a blue blood as well. They've been so good in every sport for so long.
Yeah,
a new member of the conference.
Tough there for Pike. It's been tough for them so far in this game. They get those 2 outs in both innings to start the frames, but then they just haven't been able to shut the door on Bryan so far in this game. And Bryan, the higher seed in this game, the 4 seed, Pikeville the 5. You can see a bit of an animated discussion in the circle right now for Pikeville and their defense, as that really has been the issue here early on.
Quick conversation, and we're going to be ready to go again. Glad you're along for the ride. This has been really fun so far. Appalachian Athletic Conference softball tournament from Brickyard Park in Kingsport, Tennessee. 3-1, Bryan Lions leading the Pikeville Bears. I would say this was seeded very well.
Yeah, Ava Saul here in this spot with a runner at second now. Very dangerous for Pikeville. They're in some trouble here. If they can't get Saul out, they'll likely be down by 3 here in just the second inning.
Better call Saul as this is crushed and floating back. And gonna get her, contain this, and retire the side. Floating us to the top of the third between these two. Good matchup so far, a 2-run advantage after a pair of innings for the Lions of Bryan College.
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back in a 2-run tug-of-war. Bryan and Pikeville. So far, most compelling of the tournament.
Just through 2 innings, as Pikeville's got plenty of time. Just down by the 2, but they have shown they can put some at-bats together and pick up runs. They got that first inning run, did Pikeville, and took the early lead. But since then, Bryan, 3 unanswered.
315 this season for Addison Johnson, 28 hits. She scored 18 runs and a dozen RBIs to go along with that stat sandwich.
Great spot. Well spotted pitch there from KP Smith. The off-speed offering on 2-1 evens things at 2-2.
KP. And got her. Wow, they call that a strike. She's headed back to the dugout, and one away on this side for the Lions of Bryan.
Yeah, good start to the inning from KP Smith, getting the looking strikeout. And now it's back to the top of this Pikeville order. Danny Crum back up. She got on and stole a base last time and ended up scoring the run.
Bit of a sigh of relief to have the powerful bat of Crum in the top of this order back up. Due up after her, Emery, Dunlap, and Creech. Rolls through the clay. Count even up at 1 for KP Smith. She's already got 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, been a good start for her, certainly.
Some gasoline on that.
And so far, if you look at the box score, the strikeouts at this point for Pikeville have come from different spots in the order, 2, 5, 8, and 9. So the front of the order, the end of the order, and now Danny Crum thrown out.
Taylor does a nice job of collecting that. Lockhart cuts it off before it can roll into the outfield. Really good play by Lockhart, keeping this thing close.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. Emery up to bat. She struck out last time, as mentioned earlier.
Alexis Emery going to do work with 2 away. Little high, ball 2.
Now Bryan has got to find a way to not do what Pikeville did last inning, which was get 2 outs and then fall apart and allow 2 runs.
Thanks to David Finney for tuning in from Molesca, Georgia, texting me. We've heard from everybody already today, just in 3 games. This is floated down the line and goes foul. A little bit of danger.
Yeah, Bryan just being opportunistic so far. That's really been what they have been able to do in the 2 innings that they've scored runs.
Popped up, now she's in real danger as the Lions handle that, and that retires the side for us from Kingsport, Tennessee. Top of the 3rd in the books. We'll see you in just a moment for the bottom side.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Krauss Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Welcome to this side of the 3rd. It's a 2-run advantage of the Lions of Bryan, and now they're looking to cushion that as they quickly flip the Pikeville Bears back to the defensive end of things.
Yeah, Bryan up 3-1, trying to add on. That's been a good start for the Lions. though they've been retired in their first 2 at-bats in each inning, they have then come back in both situations and put up 1 and 2 runs respectively across the first 2 innings.
Lily Taylor, who plays first base, working. Driven to deep center, right side, back towards the wall, and that thing is off of it, in play. She's standing up at second.
And 1 hopper off the fence in right center from Taylor, and a great start for Bryan here in the bottom of the 3rd with the leadoff double. Center fielder almost took out the fence there. I don't know if you noticed that. The fence started to tip over when it was contacted by the center fielder. That could have been unfortunate.
Just hang in there, fence. You got this. Casey Baldwin, 1 for 1 with a ribby today. Tipped, and how about that? Lions advance to scoring position.
Yeah, runner on second with nobody out for the Lions. Opportunity to cushion their lead. Looking for a productive out here, at least, from your next hitter in the lineup. Baldwin, the number 5 hitter. He's got an RBI today.
Good delivery, and got her looking. Back to the dugout she goes.
So unproductive from Baldwin there with no outs and runner at second. You've got to find a way to move that runner to third. But instead, it's now 1 out with a runner at second.
Carly Blackwell, the left fielder, who's 0 for 1 in today's game, showed bunt right there and pulls up.
Yes, started the square, saw it was going low, pulled the bat back, gets ahead 1-0.
Big swing. Count even at 1. One away already in the bottom side of this 3rd inning. A runner in scoring position. You can see Lily Taylor. She's dead center, bottom of your screen. Keeping Taylor put with another ball. 2-1.
Yeah, they actually called that pitch a strike, so they have
Wow.
they have made it a 1-2 count.
I guess she swung on it. I just work here.
1-2 from Bryan.
That rolls through, and an easy freebie for the Lions down to 3rd.
Man,
I'll see if we can look back at that strike. This is what was called a strike. Okay. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
You tell me. You're the guy.
yeah.
There you have it.
2-2 now, and that wild pitch putting the runner at third is huge for Bryan.
Got a hold of it, rolled down the line, and goes foul.
Yeah, that's unfortunately for Pikeville. If you're going to win this game, cannot be throwing a wild pitch in that spot. You just got the strikeout with no outs and a runner at second to get to 1 out and a runner at second without making that a productive out, but instead you then throw the wild pitch and you put a runner at third without any doing of the Bryan side, and you give an opportunity here to Blackwell to drive in a run. So still a 2-2 count to Blackwell. And here's Bryant's 2-2 pitch, and Blackwell swings and misses.
Oof.
Coming out of the box on the slap hit attempt, so she'll strike out, back-to-back strikeouts.
That's
for
huge.
Bryant.
You've got Taylor in scoring position, ready to come home at third. Blackwell heads back to the dugout. Malone stepping up to the plate. Chopped down the line, controlled, sent to first, and retires the side, leaving a runner in scoring position. Good defensive effort out of the Pikeville Bears to avoid any further damage in the bottom side of 3.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Back in Kingsport, and starting with a hit down the line, controlled to send her back to the dugout. One away.
Yeah, first pitch pop out that time by Caden Dunlap in the number 3 spot. And that's a nice result for Bryan because Dunlap's a dangerous hitter. Yeah, low and in on that first pitch to Creech.
Lets that go as well. Robert Staggs began his second stint as head softball coach of this program in 2016. Previously led the team from 2003 to 2014. He's also an assistant director of athletics for the Pikeville Bears. Got a hold of it. Floater, she's in danger and not going to be able to make it on base as that's 2 away.
Yeah, pretty routine fly out to center field. Bryan grabs 2 quick outs here against Pikeville in the top of the 4th inning, and that's a sight for sore eyes for Bryan. They would love to keep this going.
Someone's grandma just blinded me with her phone screen. Just right off the sun, just direct. Man, careful, grandma.
Yeah, Bryan doing a nice job here against Pikeville, keeping them off the scoreboard, getting their bats back up to bat each inning quickly.
0-1.
Make it 0-2. Nice pitch there.
KP Smith dealing well from inside of the circle. And got her. Oh, my goodness. Another side flashes by. We'll see you on the top side. Don't go anywhere. Back in Kingsport, sun hiding behind some clouds as KP Smith leading off, hitting. Rolls through the clay.
Yeah, KP Smith, again, the pitcher, only one at bat on the season before coming into today's game, and she struck out in her first time up today. So 0 for 2 on the year.
KP cranks that foul. Look out, kids. Oh, someone's dad caught it. Good catch.
Well played.
Bottom side of this inning. Chloe Bryant, 4 strikeouts, 47 pitches. KP right over the top of the circle. She's free down the line and on board at first with no outs. How about that single?
You can see the dugout. I mean, the dugout's going crazy for her down there, clapping, jumping up and down. KP Smith, first hit of the year.
What is that, Sally? We've got somebody who knows. It's a football player?
She just did the. She just also did the Cam Ward Selly.
Okay. The Selly thing is really taking a step up. Like everyone's doing the water hose elephant thing. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? What? I'm getting made fun of for being old.
I'm old too, Gabe. We're both in the same boat on this one.
What is it though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
We need a third guest to tell us what the water hose elephant thing is. I do a lot of soccer, so they're all doing that. And I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? What is it? It's fine. I don't dislike it. It's called scuba.
Oh yeah.
But what is
that's
it?
The Cam Ward. That's the Cam Ward celebration.
Gets a hold of it. Oh, is that what she was doing?
Yeah.
Like a mini scuba?
Mm-hmm.
What is scuba?
I don't know.
Why?
I really don't know.
What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything, I'm being told.
I have no idea.
6, 7. Anyhow. 0-1. Bunt. Trying to advance her into scoring position.
Oh, no.
And the ball rolls through on the error, so we're going to have her easily over to third, and runners on the corners in Kingsport for the Bryan Lions.
Ah, man, the bunt coverage defense so far has been not great for Pikeville. 2 errors now on bunt plays by Bryan, and they're taking advantage, putting pressure on this Pikeville defense. Got something going on. Pikeville looks like they're going to make some sort of substitution here in the 4th.
Yeah, coming together
Trailing
for
3-1.
a quick meeting. Leah Thompson, head coach of the Lions at Bryan College, does a great job leading this program, brings a lot of energy. They've had a lot of success under her leadership and done very well in Dayton. It's been fun to watch her take over this program and steer it to success.
Yeah, it's going to be a interesting rest of this game. 3-1, the score. Bryan up. They're going to see a new pitcher for Pikeville, Brianna Johnson. A 2.93 ERA on the year. 9-3 win-loss record. This will be her 17th appearance of the campaign in the circle for Pikeville. Trying to get a spark, I think, the Bears right now, as they have just not done a great job holding this Bryan offense at bay. They've scored in 2 of the 3 innings coming into this 4th, and they're now threatening to put up even more.
Well, if anybody knows how to create a spark, it's Staggs. I mean, he's been coaching this program, this team, for a long time.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a coach like that to say, "Hey, I've seen some things before. You know, I need to make a change."
I like the use of that phrase there.
Yeah,
I've seen some things before. In Pikeville history, we're being told that he is the winningest softball and volleyball coach in school history.
That's unreal.
Big ups to Rick Bentley, the man, the myth, the legend with sports information at Pikeville for the Bears, a longtime staple there as well. Apparently, Staggs gives him some money every time he spreads that one. That's a good. It's probably worth it. Good job, security.
Yep. 6 times
You're gonna have
whatever
to total
the
up the
running fee
viewership.
is.
That's hilarious. Runners on the corners.
Yeah, ball and a strike after a foul ball on the bunt.
Did you say I think everybody at I do think everybody at Pikeville's in the Hall of Fame. I've met like 7 Pikeville Hall of Famers in the last year and a half. Yeah, I'm in the Pikeville Bears Hall of Fame. Like, who are you? What?
How am
What
I
did you
supposed to know
do?
that?
Wanted to cut on that. The 1-2.
Nice job laying off.
Yeah, Staggs has had a crazy long career. So this is his second stint. This is now 8 years. Before that, 12 years as the head softball coach. 2 decades at the helm of this program.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And took a break long enough to become the winningest volleyball coach in school history. And just some, on a Tuesday, go out and win a couple hundred volleyball matches. No big deal.
Oh, man.
Count is full. She's in some trouble.
Yeah, Bryan, runner at first, just waltzed up to second on that play. Just nobody even looked.
Juliana, the payoff pitch from Johnson.
Oh, no.
Skeeters through and free sliding onto the plate. How about them Lions? Bryan ahead by 3 in the 4th inning. It's 4-1 Bryan College lead at Kingsport.
Yeah, Bryan just taking advantage of some real mistakes right now from Pikeville, especially on the defensive side. Just errors on those bunt coverages, and a couple wild pitches have allowed runners to move up. It's just not been the crispest play that we've seen from Pikeville defensively.
Lakin Lockhart next in the order. 1 for 2 in today's game in the bottom of this 4th inning. Lockhart gets a hold of it right to the circle. And they're going to say that one coming back, one foul.
Boy, if they replayed that, she may have been out of the box on that when she was hitting the foot. But obviously we don't have replay down available on the field for a challenge. But I think if you look back at that replay, she was out of the box.
Roped across, controlled, and tagging the bag, but not in time to prevent another run from coasting home for the Bryan College Lions, who extended even further. It's 5-1 in Kingsport.
Yeah, RBI ground out, 5-1. Bryan in a very commanding position now, up by 4, as they're having a good game here early on. They're just taking advantage of every opportunity that's being given to them by Pikeville.
And with only one away, worst case scenario for Pikeville's Bears, this is Saul.
Yeah.
Saul lets that go by.
Yeah, 2 straight out of the zone to start the AB. Tough to challenge Saul in this spot. Close, but low and away on that one. So 3 straight out of the zone.
Good delivery.
Yeah, gave her the strike there on the 3-0. A nice spot for that pitch. Saul having to go and reach out for it. Probably was going to be called a strike on that outside corner, so well-placed pitch from Bryant.
One runner in scoring position as this is fouled off and she stays alive with a full count. Saul battling that count, and what a tough ask of Johnson to come in. Not a fantastic situation.
No, it's just a tough spot. First and third, nobody out when she came into the game, and she has gotten an out since coming in, but also has allowed a run.
Juliana in scoring position at second. Now Saul joining her on the base path at first. 2 on base. Lily Taylor, who's 1 for 1. Another great power hitter for Bryan College.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats, I mean, it's been 4 unearned runs scored by Bryan in this game. Only one of them obviously earned out of the 5 that are on the board. So it really has been the defense just kind of handing Bryan this game to this point.
Big swing on that. Taylor crushes it back toward the wall. Pinballs off of the chain link, and the Lions running them home. Here come a pair as the ball skeeters off the backstop. Bryan College running it up in Kingsport, Tennessee.
2-run double. Great swing in the box that time. Advancing up to third base on the throw, too. So now just 60 feet away. That's run number 8 waiting at third base with just 1 out in the inning.
Taylor doubles to left center. It clangs off the chain link. Then the throwing error brings them home. Saul and Juliana score. Casey Baldwin, who's 1 for 2 with a ribby, now at the plate.
Yeah, Bryan threatening to really put this thing out of reach in the early stages.
Now remember, don't forget about Columbia International.
True, I'm not forgetting.
Don't forget.
We've seen we haven't seen a deficit this large be overcome, but close.
Of the
5
teams,
runs, not 6, but you're right.
Of the teams we've seen so far, I would argue that Pikeville has the biggest stick.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with
stick.
that for sure. They would have the ability to make that comeback.
Choppered, trying to score another. Over to first, and here she comes. Taylor crosses to make it 8-1. Bryan Lions out ahead in Kingsport, rumbling to a 7-run advantage.
Yeah, Bryan is doing a nice job. They're not doing too much. You know, Taylor's double, a well-hit ball, but she stayed within herself, hit a hard line drive into the left center gap. All these hitters staying within themselves and taking good swings on the ball. And that's how you play the game of softball.
Carly Blackwell is certainly due. She struck out twice, looking to right the ship in her 3rd appearance in this game. Rolled that foul down the line. Going to keep the Lions in place. Blackwell at the plate. Baldwin at first.
Yeah, that one had some wicked spin to it on the bunt.
And still only 1 away. Gets a hold of that. It also goes foul. Low delivery. Someone's coughing. It's pretty dusty.
It is. Allergy season as well.
It's getting me. I was in danger coming here. I woke up. I'm like hitting the Flonase. I'm like, where can I get some Pectin? Cough drops.
Yep.
Apple juice. I had like 4 of those. What do they call it? Electrolyte, but it's spelled without the E for some reason. Not sure what they're doing with the spelling there. I'm sure it's clever.
Yeah.
What? No. It's like electrolyte spelled wrong. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's fine. It works.
With the Y?
I don't know. I need to look up a picture of the container to know. This is going to go across. Oh, my goodness. Cooking with gas as she's on board.
Nice
and
play.
Got her.
Nice play from right field to get that in quickly. Not even second guess it. Just fire it to second base. If Pikeville wants to stay in this game, obviously they're going to have to make plays like that at this point.
Yeah, I think Bryan brought more than anybody expected today.
Yeah, they have come in and taken advantage of every opportunity afforded to them, and also they've made some of their own.
Malone, the DP. Blackwell reached on fielder's choice a moment ago. She's at first. Sliding out to second and safe. Blackwell.
Well, they just let her go. Didn't even think about throwing down to try to get Blackwell. Another stolen base for the Lions.
Crunch that foul. Smashes that, headed down the line, and this gonna bring her across home plate. Retiring that side. Lions explode in the bottom of the fourth. I mean, that is as productive of a half inning as you're gonna see.
Yeah, they've really taken control of this, up by 7, 8-1. And 3 innings left for Pikeville. They're going to have to put something together.
Claudia Manis leading off this side of the 5th inning. Over 1 today for the Bears as KP Smith has 5 strikeouts. That's her 59th pitch. KP has been problematic for Pikeville. They've got to get hot pretty quickly here.
They do. They have to get hot. They probably need to put up a crooked number here in this inning to give them some confidence, because you don't want to leave it to the last 2 innings and be down by 7, because then if you bring Bryan back up to the plate, they score 1 run, the game's over.
Right. KP Smith. Got a hold of that. It goes foul.
Yeah, late swing, just trying to fight it off was Manis that time, and able to get a little bit of the barrel on it.
Huge cut as she's sent back to the dugout. Manis strikes out and is 0 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, the fastball up and in, and Manis just can't catch up to it.
This is Maddie Horn, who plays right field. 0 for 1 in today's game for the Pikeville Bears. Floats that up and controlled to send her back to the dugout.
At the plate, the third baseman, number 14, Ashlyn Dixon.
Great start to the inning again here for Bryan's KP Smith. Pikeville in some major trouble here.
Yeah, Pikeville's got to find a way to dig something out of this quickly.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't score this inning, I'd venture to say we might be done in the 5th. Bryan's offense has been pretty much unstoppable today.
Chopped across, that goes foul. Yeah, I cannot believe how well Bryan has played. They've been perfect.
They have. They've been about as good as you can be in a game early on, especially.
As a team hitting 350, it feels like they're hitting 450, though.
It does. It does feel like that. It feels like almost every hitter that goes up there is finding a way on base. And, you know, in terms of batting average, they may be hitting 350, but they're definitely getting on at a higher pace than that with the errors and mistakes that are being made on the other side.
Pikeville conversely hitting 125. Pikeville 0 for 4 with 2 outs, 1 for 4 with runners on. Bryan 4 for 13 with runners on. 3 for 8 with 2 outs.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Over 300 in both of them. That's a big walk there for Pikeville. They got to get runners on base and find a way to get the train moving around the base paths.
Yeah, Dixon heads down to first, and you will 110% take that all day long, as now Addison Johnson a chance to help add to this and do some damage. But again, 0 for 4 with 2 outs.
Yeah. Yeah, they have not been clutch in this game by any stretch, and it's been the opposite on the other side. Bryan has been extremely clutch.
Almost poked it through. KP Smith has been a troublemaker for the Bears.
Yeah. KP Smith doing a great job in the circle. Also has a hit in the lineup as well. So helping out her cause with the leadoff single.
It's a wild stat.
It is.
It's a wild stat. Coach is out. Talking to our home plate umpire quickly. Interesting. So the pitcher was not re-entered.
Yes, they would have. They would have had to restart the whole inning. They had just caught that they did not re-enter KP Smith. After last inning, she was pinch run for.
Good catch by Coach.
That is
Heads
a great
up play.
catch, because if Pikeville had caught that, we would have started this inning over again.
Heads up play by Coach. A diving grab in the top of the 5th. Ropes down the line and moving, but that'll retire the side as she gets a hold of it for the 3rd out of this side of the 5th inning in Kingsport, Tennessee. A barn burner. Bryan in the driver's seat right now over the Bears.
watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Eight 1 at the bottom of the fifth, a 7-run advantage for Bryan. Cranks that. Might change it as she's able to get under it in left field and send her back to the dugout.
Pretty nice swing from KP Smith. I guess I wonder why the at-bats are so low, why she hasn't had more chances to hit. With the swings we've seen from her today, I think she might be worth a look offensively.
Thumbs up. Maddie Lee, 1 for 1 in today's game. One away, good start to the side for the Pikeville Bears as Brianna Johnson deals.
That's a nice take from Maddie Lee. That's a close pitch, low and outside to be able to lay off of that and get ahead in the count, 2-1.
Controls that, going foul down the line. And they're able to collect it on the chalk to send her back to the dugout, 2 away.
Now the plate to right fielder, number 37, Juliana Santianes.
That's hilarious. So they're talking in the press box about how the scoreboard turns on and off. This is a floater controlled and can't send it to first in time as she's on base.
Yeah, not much of a play there. That's a ton of speed running down the line for Bryan Santianes. Yeah, Lakin Lockhart comes up next. Hey, 2 outs recorded to start the inning, and then they get the third runner aboard. We've seen this. It's like clockwork, it seems, for Bryan here today. They keep fighting in these 2-out situations.
Remember that episode of SpongeBob when they worked the night shift and it's like, and the lights will flicker on and off? That's our scoreboard. The scoreboard will flicker on and off. Johnson squaring off with Lockhart, who's 1 for 3 today with a pair of RBIs.
Nice spot there.
Juliana, the single, is standing at first. Lee flied out to start this inning after Smith lined out to center field, left center. Jobbert. Oh, how did she put that in play?
Oh.
And not in time as this goes over the top, and we're going to have a runner in prime scoring position for the Lions at Bryan College. Juliana moves all the way to third.
Yeah, I think Lockhart's going to get credited with a single, and then the error allowing the runner go up to third base on that play. So runners at the corners with 2 out for Bryan. Winning run at third base.
Number 99, Ava Saul.
And of all the bats that could be up next with a winning run at third base, Saul. And they're letting her hear her chant from the dugout. The Lions roaring. Broke that foul. Bang, that over the fence. Count even at 1. 2-1. Right through the middle, and here it comes. The game winner for Bryan College and the Lions.
Wow.
Saul smashes that and brings home Juliana.
Yep, RBI hit, ball game.
That does it. They wait for just a moment to celebrate to make sure it's true, and indeed it is. The Lions of Bryan College take this one. 8-run rule, 9-1, in impressive fashion over the Bears of Pikeville.
Man, what a result that is. I mean, this is the 4 versus 5 seed, and Bryan, the 4 seed, comes out absolutely cooking here in this tournament in their first game. And Pikeville on the other side going to have to look themselves in the mirror going into the next round, staving off elimination in their next contest.
Yeah, you're going to have to avoid elimination, and, you just want to have fun with it. How did you get here? You were successful all year long. You had a lot of fun. You did a lot of things really well. You just got to stick with that. Keep doing what made you successful. There's a reason you hit 350. There's a reason you were able to put the ball in play so much accuracy, so much power. Go back to those fundamentals, smile a little bit, play loose, play fast. It'll keep your season alive longer.
Yep.
And we'll see if they can bring it back. Appreciate you being with me as always, my friend. A lot of fun on this one. And looking forward to our final game of day 1. Be sure to join us for more AAC tournament softball. Gabriel Schreiber for Brendan Sweeney. Everybody here, the Lions and the Bears. Your final score 9-1 as Bryan College run rules U Pike. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and our copyright material. Today's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the app or platform where you viewed it. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network and Tri Media.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.